So in recent videos, I've been concentrating on my small recording studio, and I did a video review on my custom build amplifier control rack and the Grossman Fatbox Isolation Cabinet, all of which give me quick control over tonal choices via amplifiers and speaker combinations. The isolation cab, well, that helps me to very quickly change out speaker types and place microphones within seconds. And last week I reviewed the Celestion G12H Redback 150 watt, 8 ohm, 12-inch speaker coupled to 4 different amplifiers. So do check that out if that interests you. Now I also took delivery of another type of speaker, but this time as a 6-string guitar player, something very different. And that being the Eminence Legend BP122 8 ohm 250 watt 12-inch bass speaker. Hello viewer, my name's Stu. Welcome to the channel and my guitar journey. Once again, my opinions are my own. I'm not being paid to mention any equipment that you see here. And if you like the content, then please do think about giving a thumbs up, subscribing, commenting below, and do share with others, as it all helps the channel algorithms. So coming up, number 1, the speaker and its specifications. Number 2, general tones via a Yamaha TRBX604 bass using 2 different amplifier types. Number 3, the reasons for my purchase. Number 4, conclusions and final remarks. So without further ado, number 1. Yes, that doorbell, it rang once again, and the courier delivered a smallish cardboard box, and inside we have an Eminence Legend BP122 8 ohm 250 watt 12-inch bass guitar speaker. And as you would expect, it's got a fair bit of weight to it, but it's really not that bad, just around over 4 kilograms. Who are Eminence Speakers? Well, it's an American company founded in 1966 by Kentucky-based Bob Gault, and recently the company was purchased in 2023 by the Italian speaker giant B&C. But Eminence Speakers, they have quite a pedigree, so do look them up if you're not familiar with them. Now this particular model comes as an 8 ohm speaker and is reported to be tailor-made for small sealed enclosures, and considering it's going to be used in my Grossman Isolation Box, that is one of the reasons that I chose this particular speaker. Now, I'll be using the clean channels on the Solid State Orange Gain Baby 100 and the Valve Vox AC15 amplifiers. So, number 2, general tones via those 2 different amplifier types. Now, you can see here that the Legend BP122 is mounted into the isolation cabinet, and here you see a Sennheiser MD421, and this is a Type 2 positioned above the cone. Now, this is a popular mic for bass speaker miking. Now, regarding mics for miking up bass speakers, there are a whole range of mics that get used in recording studios, but it's important that a mic that does get used can cope with those bass frequencies, not only to get a good dynamic recording, but a lesser mic will soon become damaged over time depending on the volume levels due to those low frequencies pounding away at the mic diaphragm. So I'm using this Yamaha TRBX604 bass guitar, which as a 6-string guitar player, I really like this bass. It's very easy in my hands and fingers, and as such, it's got a wide range of tonal options. It sits very nicely in a busy mix, and on top of that, it's also got the facility to be an active bass, but I don't actually particularly use it that way. Do check out the review that I did on that if that interests you. So Starting with the clean tones, first up the Vox AC15. Next up, the orange Gain Baby 100. Vox AC15. The orange Gain Baby 100. Gain Baby 100 overdrive tones. So, just a very basic overview and general tone test to give you an idea of what this speaker sounds like and how it handles those two amplifier types, and it handles them easily. So that leads me on to number 3, the reasons for my purchase. Now, I bought the Yamaha bass some time ago and I've used it both DI into my workstation and also very carefully mic'd up through one of my combination amplifiers at that particular time. And here's a little clip of that, of me using a Fender Twin Reverb Tone Master. Now, however, I knew at the time that once I had my recording setup complete, I'd need to come back to this and take a look at a more suitable way of recording bass guitar in regard to miking up and an actual amplifier speaker setup. Now, as I used the Grossman Isolation Box for recording, I needed a speaker that would react well to a tight enclosure, and the BP122 is designed for that purpose. And so, after listening and reading reviews, my choice was confirmed. As for the amplifiers that I used in the test, each brings their own flavour, and I'll use whatever I feel is best suited within a particular mix. But all in all, I really enjoy the tones that I get, and I'm pleased at being able to achieve a range of sounds. Now the speaker performs very well. It's nice and tight, good clarity, and it has the headroom to cope with higher volumes or even adding overdrive if I want to do that. Now in regard to the speaker in the Fatbox, what I would say is care needs to be taken with certain microphones that suffer from handling noise that require them to be, they need to be put inside a heavy duty isolated shock mount. Now I find the likes of the Sennheiser and Shure mics, they don't suffer from that, and therefore they lend themselves being in a confined isolation cabinet. So it's just a thought, particularly if the bass is being driven at volume. So number 4, conclusion, final remarks. Well, all in all, I'm very pleased with this particular setup. It suits my particular recording needs. So in due course, I hope to be able to show how I use all my gear to produce compositions that I'm working on. And if that interests you, then do subscribe and click on the bell to get notified of new videos being uploaded. If you've got any questions or you'd like me to make a video on a particular music related topic, then do let me know. Do comment below and I'll see what I can do. Do check out my channel playlist where you'll find my many videos regarding my journey back to playing and recording guitar after a 40-year break. So lots of stuff on guitars, amplifiers, pedals, and my ongoing recording journey. And a big thank you to those who do take time to comment or chat. I always take time to engage with folks who take time to comment. So until next time, the journey continues. Take care.